Hi, how are you? My name is Helina Teklu and I'm from Ethiopia. I have two companies. One is called Seed Balls Ethiopia, where we produce an innovative product called seed balls. They're like a simple way to express it is meatballs, right? It's a meatball which is made up of different type of soils and compost, and inside them are the seeds. And the reason we do this is it's very useful in the agriculture and biodiversity sector because one, we protect the seeds from being eaten by birds, insects, and the like. And the other thing is the way you plant it is very simple, especially for females in the rural areas. There's no need for digging, there's no need for tilling. Even in the harshest conditions, all you have to do is just put it on top of the soil. And if it's rainy season especially, you don't need to water it, it will crack itself and grow. And with seedlings, if it takes 3 months for Swiss chard, let's say with seed balls, it takes 2 months and 10 days maximum. And within a small amount of land, we can also produce a large amount of production when it comes to food security. And when it comes to biodiversity, we actually can use planes and drones to actually reforest different areas that are inaccessible to humans and just drop the 3 seed balls and it will crack and grow. I was introduced to it in 2018 with recyclable paper. The product was recyclable paper. So when I live in Addis, so for me, it was not an easy decision to just go to the rural areas because I needed to change the content of what I learned, because what I saw was an European system, but we needed to change it to an African system. So I needed to study on soils, I needed to study on different type of seeds, and different type of compost as well. So I literally left everything and moved to the rural areas so that I could experiment on it. My plan was to stay there for 3 months, ended up for 4 years. And once we got the composition and once everything started working, we started sending it out to different parts of Ethiopia. It worked. Now we're back in Addis and we are in the market at this point. So for me at this point, because of the political instability in my country, it's very hard for me to go to the rural areas, provide everything that I can to the farmers. So what I'm doing is I'm working with different entities and different initiatives, and we're a startup, so now we're just planning to work with different companies like AU, US Embassy, GIZ, and the like. There's a huge potential, and the main thing that I saw, especially when it comes to food system and food consumption and all that, many users are not being involved in it, but there's a way to make it fun and for the youth to be involved. And that's the main reason, that's one of the main reasons I opened my second company, which is called Ethiopian Women and Youth Climate Assembly, so that we could attract the youth when it comes to environment and climate change to be part of it, except we're using art as a catalyst and a medium to actually express this thing. So when it comes to agriculture, for the youth to be interested, to rebrand it or so, we're using different mediums of art and music and all that stuff. At least from my part, that's what I'm doing. But I feel like there needs to be a capacity building, there needs to be a mentorship programs, there needs to be skill development, there needs to be so many things that need to happen for the youth to be involved, and funding is a huge aspect of it. There's a change now. Like before, I don't know how it was, but now at least when it comes to policy dialogue, even like for the Global Hunger Index and all that stuff, they call us now. They want us to be there. They want us, like what is happening here in Uganda, they want us to be there. They want us to talk and listen to what we have to say. For me, it's a double jeopardy, youth plus women. So I'm always grateful when they call me, and there's change. I can't complain about it. It's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to see the opportunities that are present to us, like different technologies and different aspects that's being presented to us. And as we live in Africa, there's so many challenges, there's so many problems that we are facing and will be facing in the future as well. So my advice to you is please take that failure, take that problem that we're facing and change it into an opportunity, because that's the solution that you find is within the problem. So let's focus on the problem, let's fall in love with the problem and find the solution.